Yo, 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 what up, people? What up, 10K? Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate after the race, guys, because I remember when Erna, my lady, she told me last year around Christmas, not 24, but 23, said like, I got 1K and said, what's the next objective? I like 10K, baby. So here we are, like 14 months later, another 9,000 people joined, which is still insane if you think about it. So let's see who's in chat. Ruthless, congrats with the 10K. Thank you. The Saint, good evening from Forteventura. I hope you have a nice holiday, mate. And 60 plays, hey, what up? And we have the Ripper, congrats with the 10K. Thanks, man, means a lot. No crowd, no crowd. Red Baron, congratulations, 10K it is. Yes, congratulations. Thank you, people. Thank you. Obviously, yeah, great moment. Obviously, when the counter was on 9,800, whatever, you kind of know that like it would be weird if it immediately would stop counting the subs. But yeah, so good stuff. Okay, so first we're gonna do the race on the Pitskill, and then. I don't know, I want to tell a little bit of the story, how we move forward, and remind me of this if I forget, so let's have a look. Okay, so we're in a practice session. Let me put up some game audio here. And we have Ringelberg here helping me out, because I did absolutely horrible preparations for this race, so we still need to look at tire pressure and some other temperature stuff. So, and I also need to practice the pit entry. So have a look. And we have, at least we have a good setup. I think I would be amazed if we can get into the 22s, but I think it's possible if I put all the sectors together. So, okay, Ringelberg. So I also met up with Ringelberg last week on his ship. It was kind of cool. Also tested out his rig. So yeah, let me know, Ringelberg, how the tires are. If you're here, at least. Hello?
Yes, I'm here, I'm here.
Okay, alright. Hey, I see a black McLaren.
Clear left.
Okay, so. Just warm up a bit.
It takes it is clear. Push now. Alright, Arnout. We've got 30 minutes to set a lap. Blue flag. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Curious how we are gonna be in this field, because last week I think we definitely were above our pace, and obviously it's going to be tricky to replicate this again. I also need to practice the pit
Fastest lap for
entry.
AC on 22.80. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow.
I think the left tires are becoming a bit too high in PSI.
Yeah, I know already.
Yeah. Are they also becoming too hot?
Not yet, but
Yellow flag. B28.
it's a hot race, I think. 29 degrees.
Okay, yeah, let's see how the weather is going.
Green flag, all clear.
Yeah, the tires are too hot. It's That's hot. So.
Mind these track limits, please, Arnout.
I'll go for the pit entry, then we'll fix the tires.
Blue flag.
Don't mind me making mistakes, because I'm like testing the limits here. Whoa! Huh. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay. I think we have... I think we can drop like 0.4 on the back. Maybe increase the brake ducts? I don't know.
I think to increase the your tires are nearing 100 degrees.
You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Let's just try this. Okay. And that's still working. Yes. All right. Let's try again. I think we, what do you want? Okay. So we have
Your exit is
9 more
Watch
minutes
the white
for
line.
the qualifying.
Blue flag. Yellow flag. You're last.
Still need to do HC drive
It's an
to
clear,
the
green
overlays
flag.
in the stream. Gonna do that in a second. So I was not even going to do this race, but after the result of last week, we kind of had to do it.
The leader has just done a 22.19.
Ooh.
Blue flag.
Did you see that? Not helping for the pressures. Let's just do.
Green flag, sector 1. Sector 2 is yellow. Sector 2 is clear. Yellow flag. Clear of the incident, green flag. Left rear is hot, brake temperatures are fine.
Yeah, let them pull off a little bit in the straight here.
Car in front has just posted a 128.19. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Going hard this lap, track limits.
I'm a little bit off the rhythm here. Let me just not push too much.
Yellow flag, that's last.
Clear left.
Green flag, you're clear. Sector 1 is 0.50 off the pace. Tyre temps are good. Sector 2 is 0.38 off the pace. Okay, Arnout, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
Two more laps.
Yellow flag, stay sharp. P15, that's your fastest lap. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Incident clear, green flag. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
I actually got my LFM license here 3 years ago. But we still have hot tires.
Sector 1 is now green.
Yeah, but you cannot open them more
13th
because
place.
your brakes are very cold.
Yeah,
But the pressure is still too high.
yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Green flag in sector 2. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.40 off the pace. The leader has just done a 22.12.
Yeah, that's the next lap.
Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go. P10, sector 3 is 0.7 off the
Okay,
pace.
so 23.7 could be. Hey, where's my mouse? Oh. So chat's still working. Okay, everybody's still quiet. Good. We have. Let's look at the setup one more time. Okay, the temps are better.
Your left tires have to go down.
0.4 probably.
In the back and 0.5 in the front.
All right.
And right front, 0.3 up,
Yeah. In the back?
and 1 up.
Alright, let's save that. Nice. So, now we got the pressures all settled. Okay.
You used
I use 2.3. Jessica, hey, thank you very much. So we're at, after the race we're gonna chat a little bit, guys, about the future and what's gonna happen and my plans and what my goals are a little bit. And so it'll be good. Let's go out of here and go into the qualifying session. The qualification. I put sector times here on the right bottom, so maybe that's good. Have a look here. Branch hatch. Branch hatch. Wait a momento. Just a moment for the server to show up. It's gonna be a difficult one again, sweaty one for sure. Okay, so how about the audio, guys? Was the audio good? I did not change a lot, but I was doing a few tweaks. I was doing some recording today for a new video, which completely failed everything. I need to redo it again, unfortunately. Yes, we have a server. We have a server. Let's go. All right. So 30 degrees, it's 27 degrees now. Let's hit track.
So 3 clicks up.
Yeah, we'll have to see. Let's see what qualifying brings.
The pit exit's clear. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
Ooh. You know, it's kind of smart if you. I thought like, why is this setup so understood? But I'm actually on the freaking default safe setup. Okay. Oh, this might be better.
Left side, clear left.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the white line. Blue flag. to go, 2 minutes. Watch the track limits, please, Arnout.
Let's look for pit entry.
Watch your speed.
I think it's gonna be okay. So we have how much minutes left? 1 minute 22. Ah, Cassiofiere, congrats, bro. Very deserved 10k. Keep grinding because you deserve even more. Good content, great dedication. Also, very helpful to us racers. Keep pushing. Let's, yeah, I'll keep pushing, mate. It's, we're going too far to stop now, so let's keep going. Let's hope that, I will find power and motivation. I will tell you right now, the people who have been buying setups, and that's the biggest help of all the channel. So people who buy the setups, that's like the engine behind it all. Because if there are some people who want to support me financially and get something in return from it, the setups is like the engine. And I created a course of setups that is still under development. It's for a low price now, but all that stuff, if people like, you can leave a like, you can subscribe to the channel, but if you're showing gratitude with actual cash, I mean, I would even say it's spiritual at some point, because that's the real token of appreciation, because that keeps me going and keeps me going forward. I will make sure they're always of good quality, and I don't believe in the scary, rotatey, esports power one lap setups. I really want real setups, so I think I'm delivering on that. So, hey Richard, what up, man? I can barely do a 26. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, it's a tricky track, Jessica. Let me just get. I'm hot. Okay, audio. Alright, so a few more minutes and we can start qualifying. Okay, that's the one. Qualifying is starting. Let's do it. Let's put on the race element. So we have the radar and a tire overlay. There we go. Oh, I see that I have a problem here in stream. Okay, this should be it. Set up. Still 27. I might want to increase every tire pressure. Okay. Good. Ratatata. Okay, Ratata, thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it. Appreciate it, mate.
Pit exit is clear. We've got 13 minutes to do the business. The brakes are cold. Be careful.
Okay, so let's focus. Yeah, also don't compare too much what I'm doing here. This is years and years and great equipment and sick amount of obsession for driving this way. So the number 1, 2 and 3 are already coming. It's such a short track. I hope everyone will be gone on the waiting line. We're absolutely the last person who qualified. Interesting.
.324. It's a new fastest lap for Rainsy, 123.16. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Just warm up a bit.
The guy behind has just done a 123.74.
I had the feeling the tires aren't really there yet.
The guy behind has just done a 124.73. B13. The car ahead has just done a 123.59. The leader's just done a 122.48. Brake temperatures look good. Okay, Arnout, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Oh,
5
that's
limits.
a cut. We have a half second here. I've been driving 23.7s all week. Not really sure how I should improve.
20.
Oh, bro. John, thanks, mate. And, Chinese, Japanese player? Thanks, man.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
We need to focus on a good lap because we're slow. Yo, it's the gamer. What up, mate? The pain is in the first sector.
Yellow flag, sector 1. Yellow flag. 22nd place. Sector 3 is 0.7
That kind of
off the
distracted
pace.
me a little bit.
Green flag, incident clear. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear of the incident. Yellow flag. The leader's just done it on 22.40. Green flag. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace.
We're freaking too slow, man. Bro.
Yellow flag, sector 3. Sector 3 is clear, green flag.
One more
Sector
lap.
1 is clear. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. The guy in front has just done it on 24.00. The guy behind has just done it on 24.08. Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag in sector 1.
One more lap. Look, yeah, me too, mate. It's a great headset.
Yellow flag in sector 2, B24, good lap. That's your quickest today. Green flag in sector 2, 3 laps of fuel remaining. That lap was a 124.14. Sector 2 is 0.27 off the pace.
Not really clicking somehow.
20th place. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
Oh fuck, man! I don't.
That's 5
I
minutes
can't
to
do
go.
it on
5
that time.
minutes.
all of a
Blue
sudden.
flag. Yellow
We're like
flag.
3/10. We're leaving on the table. 321, bro. This is too slow. That's a duddy. What am I doing now?
The first corner,
Yeah.
you'll go too soon in.
Okay.
There is a trick with there's some orange on the barrier, and there you steer in.
Okay. Okay. Let me try that.
Okay, all the tires 0.2 down.
Okay. I changed it myself already.
Yeah, you have to do it. And right rear 0.3.
Okay. Yeah, I'm already out, but I made the driver mistakes. Really, like, so there's like
Track's
I.
clear. Push, push, push. Incident
was so
clear. Green
busy
flag.
this week I
Sector
couldn't
1 is
even
green.
get, like, I totally forgot to watch the track guide
Get
for
some
a
heat into
first
these brakes.
corner.
21st.
But I made a lot of mistakes in this lap. For that lap time, I really would know where it is, but it's a little bit of a repetitiveness that I'm missing at the moment. Same for this corner, right? So much time to lose and to gain.
Your front tyres are cold.
It could actually cut that much, right?
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Oh, now I'm missing the apex as well.
But you won time
That's 2
because
minutes
you
left.
didn't
2
have
minutes.
understeer.
Tyre temps
Yeah.
are good.
Already, Yo, Jimtastic, thanks, man. Thank you very much.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off the pace. The brake temperatures are fine, mate. The leader has just done a 122.28.
We have one more lap.
Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Incident Sector 3, yellow flag. Sector 1 is 0.28 off the pace.
Godverdamme! Good so. Can't get it to work. I cannot, like, just completely screwing up this qualifying.
Sector 1 is yellow.
But
Yellow flag.
bullshit. P21, if we're actually getting there. What a fucking disappointment. Okay.
Now I have some good news.
What's the good news? We have the right tire pressures?
Yeah, left side a little bit high, but I'm watching in my phone the Luke sent me the broadcast
Yeah?
of the Pitskill,
Yeah.
and I see your livery.
Fuck no! Are you kidding me right now?
No, I'm watching it live now in my phone.
What? It's working? Bruh. Well,
Yeah,
that's
I see
fantastic
your,
news.
yeah, they were following your qualifying lap.
Oh,
So, and I see your wait, I can send you
okay, awesome. I need to go to the toilet and then we're going to do
That's
the
the
race.
end of the session. P22.
okay, I sent it to your phone. You have finally the proof. So
Pit window opens after 1 minute, 22nd place. 60 minutes. Okay, Arnout, you've had a bit of bodywork damage there. The track temp is 28. The air temp is 28 Celsius.
All right. Let's have a look at the. Okay, 322. 2 players didn't show up. Setup. What are we looking at? Like 110 liters, aren't we?
55 and what I saw, 55 and 53.
All right. 55, 53. Current pressures.
Left side,
Yeah.
2 down.
Okay, and the other side is okay or not?
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. And let's click the use current pressures button. Okay. Well, I think we're good to go then. Hey,
Yeah, you
Guy,
pressed
what
it.
up? Yeah, I pressed it. Yeah, last race we did made a bit of a mistake, right? Okay, good. We have 2 minutes left. Guy, man, how you doing, mate? So, yeah, I had a lot of trouble with delivery, and yeah, so. So, and afterwards we should drink a beer, guys. What do you think? Are you going to drink one with me? To celebrate a little bit? Talk about the future and all that good stuff. Okay, so... I hope it can get really messy in this race. It's very hard to overtake. And very easy to make a mistake. So we have 60 minutes. The audio was fine, right, Ringelberg?
On my side, yes.
Okay, good. But also on stream, right? The car audio and me talking. I didn't hear any complaints, so it's probably good. First, I need to turn off the phone. There's all this notifications.
That was me.
Okay.
It's the good news. Luke sent me the
Oh yeah, well,
photo.
so that's not me.
Yeah, the second photo is you.
Oh yeah. Look at this, guys. Here we are.
Finally.
There we are. Okay, good. Let's focus. Let's focus really, really hard. I forgot to put in the overlays. Sorry for that. The tire overlays, that is. But we have different overlays. All right, good. Have an enjoyable race. Thank you, Ratata. Ratatata. 40 seconds. P22. I hope to move up in the field. I'm thinking midfield. Maybe you guys can set a goal for me or make a bet. Something. The last race I had a bet with Dave GG, and he had to buy a setup pack for me as he lost the bet. So not too many, lol. Hey Zion, man, thanks for the support. So I hope we can improve a bit, because I screwed up the qualifying a little bit. It was like doing 23s all week on the practice, and now I could not do it because I don't know why. I think maybe a little bit of this nervousness, maybe even, or pressure, who knows. Let's improve in the race. I think overall this season the race starts have been really good. We didn't get into a lot of issues with the race start. And let's try to do that again here. Yep, that's a true alien, G. Like, that's what I mean with truly real aliens. Like, They are so out of my league. So. I could definitely recommend Amazing Zone, the Saturday Open and the Elite races on this day. The daily races has been kind of struggling to get people in there, so for daily races I think you should go to LFM. But if you're looking for league racing, the Saturday Open on Pitskill is a great way to start in a league. And they also have different leagues. Have some heat in these brakes. Yeah, we got the Bentley again, Richard. Who's that? Scapas. So yeah. Like with the double diffuser, right, in the gearbox.
Follow car number 130.
Definitely don't have the pressure on the left. But this feels really nice, thank you. Sexy car. And what you told in Discord, Rich, just about the throttle input, that's going to make you a bit faster, right? Okay, so let's focus on the race start. We're in the outside, not really happy with that, but it is what it is. We'll make it work.
Green, green, green.
Right side. Hold your line.
Okay, race start, guys, let's go.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear right.
Uh-oh.
Go right.
Contact.
Still there. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. On your right. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear all round.
Yeah, well,
Yellow flag.
Car right.
okay,
Clear
could
right.
be worse.
Incident clear. Back to green flag. Alright, Arnout. Decent start. We can build something from here.
Ah, that's unfortunate, guys. This is the first collision in the race start. Obviously, when I get 10k subscribers, then they need to fucking do this to me, right? But yeah, still a long race. So let's focus heads down. I don't know about the damage.
Pit window is open.
Wait, I can tell you.
On your left.
1 second.
Still there.
Okay, that's not that bad.
Hold your line.
1.6.
Clear left.
Directly.
B26.
I switched damage off in MFD.
Yeah, I did.
Guy in front is green.
I have
Car number
about
5,
40 seconds
5,
damage.
5.
The gamer says.
Far left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Still there. Clear left. On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the whole race we need to work for at that time, because in this series nothing comes easy. Okay, let's go.
The gap to Davies in front is now 0.5 B25. That lap time was 125.06.
Very true, mate.
The leader has just done a 22.51.
Now that's forced here. It's gonna be a tough one.
Okay, Arnout, hold your nerve, just keep it smooth, no mistakes. Sector 3 is 1.1, off the pace.
On your right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
Yellow flag.
Oh, free beep.
Green flag, you're clear. B24. Sector 3 is green.
On your right. Still there. Clear right.
Was it touchy from my side?
Left side. Hold your line.
Damage
your
is
line.
still the same.
Hold your line. Still there. Clear left.
Oh, collision behind us.
Yellow flag, stay
I
sharp.
had to go for the gap for the Porsche, right? I had to do it.
You're clear, incident clear.
What do you think? Ringo Battle, what do you think?
Of course.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't do it then
Then never.
never. But the exit, maybe, can you go back in time to see if I left him enough space? Not that it matters now, but... Okay.
We're 23 now, almost back in the starting position. Game of time.
The gap to green behind is now 1.8 seconds.
And now we can do a 23, right? How stupid is that?
23rd place. The gap in front is now 1.7 seconds.
Okay, yeah, thanks, man.
124.01. The gap to Willow Park ahead is now 1.6.
2 or 3 more laps and you catch him up.
Yeah, the BMW. Put him under pressure.
You have 19 minutes of fuel left. 19.
Is that enough, or is it? Oh,
No, it's good. So you have a shorter last stint. So
okay.
later I take some fuel out.
The incident's clear, green flag.
Up to 22 now. Ooh, this is dangerous. Let's not do that again, mate.
22.
Check BMW, he's sliding around a lot.
The gap to Little Part ahead is now 0.9.
Your left front had a big hit. You have a half psi
Oh yeah.
pressure loss. I don't know what you did, but be careful.
Yeah. I don't feel it though. A little bit of understeer in the last corner. Oh, like there's so much happening. Again, here in front, somebody went off.
Okay, Arnout, you've used half your fuel.
So much incidents, man. Unbelievable. Did we fight with the Merc in front of us? Weghout, the last race. I think so. Yeah, it's Cyan, they do. Let's not be one of them, though. I have Lopard and Weghout in front of us. We should be able to beat them.
P21.
And the Merc is glitching again. Oh.
Stay between the lines, please, Arnout.
Yeah, I will, Richard. Actually, guys, this is great fun, to be honest. Oh, mischief. What's one gonna do about this front tire? Is that because of some collision, or kinda hard to judge? That small jump after the corner exit, that's really hurting the straight here with a few things, or like a few hundredths of a second.
Pressure on, was a mistake. Sectors 1 and 3 are 0.7 off the pace. You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 2. Okay, Arnout, that's good consistency, keep it up. Stay on it, there'll be a chance. We just had a warning for cutting the track.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Okay, Arnout, keep piling on the pressure. He'll make a mistake. B21.
On your right. Clear right.
Any ideas, Ringo?
Outbreak BMW with the McLaren.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, oh. He's gonna crack at some point. Problem is the big fat ass of the BMW. I just cannot see the corner when I'm too close.
Oh, he's braking 2 times in every corner.
E19. Okay, Arnout, we just cut the track.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, let's do that.
On your left, clear left.
The back end is getting a bit more slidey.
I applied the strategy,
E15.
so when you like, you can do an undercut.
Yeah, I think we should. But what about Q1? We have a lot of time penalties in front of us.
He's holding you up so much.
Yeah, he does. So we need to be, like, we can go inside. Do we have enough fuel for pit stop? Like for the second stint?
Yeah, I let it show.
Okay,
When I'm correct, you have 5 liters too much.
okay.
So more than 2 laps. Oh, the BMW is sliding.
Yeah. I'm going in.
Look out for the pit speed.
Car left, clear left.
Alright, Arno, you'll be coming out into traffic. We expect to exit the pits in position 25, right behind P3. Davies, behind, is pitting.
Okay, so let's.
Oh, nice stop.
Yeah, I think it's good. Let's hope we don't get into traffic so much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors. Don't cross the white line. Blue flag.
Oh, what? Now we have the blue flags, yeah?
Blue flag.
We race for everything we have to not be overtaken.
You're on the newer tires, so
Yeah.
Blue flag.
it should help.
The boost. I has close guys behind him, right? No. Oh, this is shit. This is fucking shit. I knew
Car
this was
right,
gonna happen.
Clear right. Right side. Clear right.
You don't have to let them pass, eh?
Yeah, but
The leader's pitting now.
I cannot drive like this,
Left
you
side.
know?
Clear left.
Blue flag.
Car right. Hold your line.
Godver, dit heeft me helemaal verkut. Godver,
Clear
godver.
right.
B25.
And like this fucking undercutting is not working when you have so much fucking fast guys behind you. No, you're losing big time. Godverdomme, wat een kutbeen.
Crook is pitting from position 14. We think he'll come out just behind you.
Yeah, everybody's fucking...
Gap to P5 behind is now 1.1 seconds. One lap
What
in
a
front.
waste.
Okay, Arnout. The next car is Davies. Car number 125. Blue flag. P22. The lead car's pitting. Okay, Arno, that's half distance. Fuel levels are fine. You've just done a 123.84. That's your fastest lap today. Green is pitting from P7. He should come out a little way behind you.
CD3 racing can be so frustrating.
Stick with him. Keep him under pressure. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Green flag. Is pitting from position 3. We think he'll be close in front of you when he exits. Green flag in sector 3.
On your left. Still there. Clear left.
Come on, Arnout. Nicely done. The guy in front is Spanner, car number 122.
Right side. Clear right.
That last light was a 120.
Car right. Clear right.
That wasn't a clean overtake, was it? Just give me a position.
On your right. Clear right. On your right. Hold your line. Clear
3.8
right.
seconds of damage now.
Your left rear is hot.
Yeah. Well, we're still here. Could have gone a lot worse. Was a little bit. I saw that from Max Verstappen, you know, he did that also once in a rain. Although it was completely one-sided. This I got actually hit, but anyways. Now we need to drive away from them.
The leader is pitting now. Don't let this guy intimidate you.
The undercut did help because you're 18th now.
What about the Beamer?
You don't want to know. I think he's 16th.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And, to make things even worse, we wouldn't have been in this bullshit fight with the Ferrari if we just were waiting a bit, but obviously it's very easy to tell afterwards. But I hate undercuts on short tracks because you got pressure from the back and blue flags and all that stuff. It's a really risky maneuver he did. I don't know, but I kind of feel the damage somehow.
distract you.
Okay.
You've just done a 123.90.
This was the first time I'm actually happy with that corner execution. And we're what,
Okay,
like,
Arnout, relax, focus,
Got a bunch
keep it
left,
smooth.
right?
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
bit too much cutting. What lap times did the guy in front
The
do?
gap behind is now 1.5. That lap time was 123.90.
24th.
That was fucking Beamer in front of us. Oh. Yeah, I do. For sure I do.
18th. The track temperature's rising. It's now 30 Celsius. The gap ahead is now 2.4 seconds. Left rear tyre looks a little hot.
Oh man, come on, man.
But you're warned about track limits.
Oh shit.
Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear. gap to Davies behind is now 1.5. Green flag, sector 3.
So everybody got a nice joke or something? Because this is gonna be really fucking boring the last 15 minutes.
Alright Arnout, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Good consistency, keep them coming.
Oh gee, that's probably more interesting than what I'm doing. It's just such a shame from the undercut. Well, I think it was a good risk. I mean, staying behind the beamer was also not an option, and we couldn't overcut him. So
The gap behind is now 1.2.
uh-oh. Well,
Yellow flag.
there we are, people.
You're clear, incident clear. You've used half your fuel. P17.
That was coming.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a very unforgiving track, right? So, but we have a Ferrari behind us. Mecca, I believe he's pretty quick. You know, you guys cannot see this, but I have this chat on the right, like penalty, 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 penalty. Stewards are really busy.
But one thing good happened this race, and delivery is working.
Yeah. Luckily it is. I don't know, should we fight him because he's...
On your left.
The Mercedes?
Hold your line.
Oh, next to us, the...
Clear left.
I think we shouldn't fight him
Come on Arno, don't let him get away.
because he's way quicker and we're gonna lose time. No, V, well, yeah. I think he's really quick. And so I
P18.
benefit more from
car number
chasing
128.
him than keep defending. He's just closing the gap real quickly. Almost.
19. It's getting closer. The gap's now 0.6. Minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Your tyre temperatures look good. Pressured. Keep your exit speeds up. That was 124.14.
These like tiny mistakes are so freaking punishing. Oh no! Oh! That is it. That is it, guys.
Okay, Arnout. You've had a bit of suspension damage.
Oh,
That's
okay.
probably alright. You had some minor aero damage. Stay out.
Alright.
It's not that bad.
We're done here, guys.
Yellow
I
flag.
screwed up.
We're seeing front locking going into Druids. Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
We screwed up. This is
Yellow flag.
I have 1 minute of damage. Yeah. This is it,
Incident's
mate.
clear. Green flag. Car
No
in front
point.
of us is car
No
number
point in,
124. Yellow flag. There'll be traffic when you exit the pits. When we exit the pits, we should be in position 26, really close to V12 and Pirella.
There goes my reputation. Yep. Not your night. No, it all kinda wasn't good, but
5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
well, I had a lot of fun though. I had a lot of fun. So, but yeah, 5 minutes to go, and I lost it. I was pushing too hard. I should have let by that Odegaard as well. Just couldn't keep up. So. Well, I had kind of like the how do you call it? I have kind of like, I was always good in these races, you know. I always get a good, like, how do you call it? Like, I don't make a lot of mistakes, but this one was really painful. I think this doesn't happen a whole lot, so that's good. Anyways, yeah, let's okay, let's throw away this one. I don't like this one. Remove. All right, so yeah, on to the next. That's true. So I have a little bit of like, I want to tell a story, and I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get a beer because I think I deserve that, not for the race, but for the like the achievement. Yeah, the lots of subscribers. So let's open up the game. Let's look at the race start. What happened in the race start? Oh no, I did not save the replay, did I? I don't know. No, but Richard, I really want to keep that momentum of that like the consistency, you know, like. Okay, I'm gonna get a beer. I'm gonna get a beer and then okay, what is it? I'm gonna get a beer. Cheers, guys. Cheers for being with me, being a subscriber, being a follower, being a part of this awesome community, of this small league of gentlemen. Really good. So one whiskey before the race, that's my trick. Oh, no drinking before the race. That sometimes I do that, like on a Sunday we have a birthday party, get a few beers or something, and then go for a race, and I can just feel like every corner I take, it's not good, especially not in VR. So I don't know if we have a replay here. No, we don't. We don't have a replay. But what I do have, so this is one of my early races in the Audi when I started LFM. So this was one 2023, and I have absolutely no clue what this is. Let me just, can I see somehow what the this was a very early LFM race. I think it was even a rookie race. 6E, mate, thanks man, thanks a lot. So I don't know what's gonna happen, so let's just enjoy this race, shall we? Because this was an old race of mine before I started YouTube. So I will tell a little bit of a story about how YouTube started. And I don't know if I said this before, but I kind of like, I started like really taking sim racing seriously with Assetto Corsa quite a while back, like 4 years now, I think. And I was looking up some images, and maybe I can find those images. No, I cannot find them. I should have posted or searched them up beforehand, so that's not what I'm gonna do. We're gonna just watch this race. So this is Imola. So let's have a look. Now, before I started the YouTube, I actually got a VR headset and I checked it out, and then at some point I really started to get into this. So this was recorded in a time that I wasn't building setups, wasn't doing anything. I just went for Coach Dave Academy setups, and I still believe this was 1.8 version. And Yaki, congrats, 10K, thanks mate. So at some point when the game updated, I was really doing the LFM Pro series in a high split, and I got into issues with the setups because I like Coach Dave didn't come with new setups. So I was driving the Aston Martin that mid-season, and there was just no setups for me from the Coach Dave, and I only knew Coach Dave, so hell that I knew from other setup developers. So I had to wait, and I like to be in control of things, and I figured out I need to build them myself, right? So after a few weeks waiting, because I was driving the Aston Martin and Coach Dave didn't came with setups for the Aston Martin, that was only way later down the line, I had to build it myself. So I went into some race theory, and I started changing them up myself, and I was kind of, it was so hard to build your own setups because nobody explains this. Yeah, they go into a screen and they explain, oh, do this for understeer, and oh, do this for oversteer, and set the ride height and put the wing settings, and I'm actually curious what's happening here. We're still on P2 here. lap times not that impressive, I think. So I had to build it myself, and I was really searching for this, and then at some point I figured out some tactics to start setting up the cars, and also with this car. And I started really using somebody else's advice to start out with the Aston, and I started building setups for the Aston Martin. And at some point I created a really good setup for the Aston Martin, and I just wanted to share with my friends, and I wanted to share with my mates who also sim racing, but they're not really that obsessed with me as I am, because I was doing this like 3 times a week. And then I just I needed an outlet. I needed to share this with the world. I was like, look what I discovered. I can drive this car now. I can set up this car. And I don't know what really happened. I was really active, like listening on YouTube, listening to different channels, and like not necessarily the sim racing, but also like health wise. I was really into eating healthy and being healthy and all that stuff. And I got more energy because I was so on this health journey. And then at some point the algorithm of YouTube started pushing me into how to grow a YouTube channel. And I'm looking at this like, could I run a YouTube channel? The farmer from the north of the Netherlands who lives in the countryside can actually start a YouTube channel with his really bad English. And I had some English experience from a job that I used to have on the platform. I used to work on a drilling rig, so I got the English down there a little bit, but was still not at the level now, and I still think I can improve a whole lot. But I just thought, you know what, I'm just gonna give it a go. Now these first videos, they are not on a channel anymore, but I started to make a video and I saw that there was not a setup for the Aston Martin for Spa. And so that's how I started, and that video is still on the channel, and that got me 1,000 views in the first 2 weeks. And people saying like, oh, this is a good setup, I like it. And then that was kind of the beginning. Then I had like 60 subscribers and I was driving the Aston. I was just sharing my car setup for the beginning of the low fuel motorsport season, or like the week. So I would share the setup on Sunday, talk a little bit about what I changed, how to be quick. I was pushing a hot lap as far as I knew. I was just doing this and I was just building those videos. And after like a few of them, roughneck, yeah, I was doing. I was not really roughnecking. We were more like roustabouts and maintenance crew. We never got into roughnecking because, well, well, it's a long story. But what basically happened is they were promising our big promotions, and they only were firing people when we came. So there was not really a promotion. Anyway, I'm like, I think I'm driving pretty decent here. Can we see lap times? Lap times? Do we have lap times here? How do we do that? So, loving this story out. Okay, keep going. Roughneck, respect. Thanks, yeah, so I would have gone back to bike racing if it wasn't for your setups. Really, Richard? Really? The sleepless nights I've had of setups, the pain is real. The pain is real. So, especially in this game, right? Because the basic setups are really shitty. So, I'm making a lot of mistakes here, by the way. I think this is a pretty boring race, isn't it? We're still on P2, 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 P2. Okay, let's look at another one. There's one more, so probably. So, okay, so we had a video and we had 1,000 views. I will show which one the video that is. That will be fun. Let's have a look. So I believe it was this one. No, oh, I already took it off, didn't I? Yeah, so this is like a year, like it says a year ago, but this is almost 2 years ago. And I cringe, you know, if I see this, I'm like, oh my God, should I keep this video on? This was for the McLaren. And over here, I was driving the McLaren a lot. Like McLaren, also people said, hey man, we need the Austin as well. So these are like videos like 400 views, 300 views. These videos don't get any views anymore. And then I just started doing this. Then I came out with some tests. Then I made a license video for Zandvoort. And then this video from how to go from rookie to pro, this was my great breakthrough. This was like all the experience I got from LFM and rookies and how to get out of the rookies. This was basically a video just capturing that all. And this was actually me scripting a video and thinking about, okay, I want to talk about the wife should not complain when I start to race. I need to have a good setup for the car. I need to check out all the qualifying pain points. I need to point out. So I really made a list of this. And 1 year later, this video has been watched 44,000 views because I didn't find any good video on how to set up like LFM or a rookie, like make an account, start doing the license, all that stuff. It just wasn't there. There was like nobody talking about it. And you looked on the Discord and there was a lot of people like, yeah, you just need to do it like this. It's very easy. But for me, it wasn't very easy. I really struggled with that. So I just thought I'd make a video about it and explain everyone how that worked. Then, a few weeks later, I got into more setup stuff and it got more engagement, like the BMW videos got kind of better and like getting a little bit more engagement. But then I started to think about car setups as a whole, as how I was setting up every car, because I was doing BMW, I was testing BMW, I was testing Ferraris, Lexus, and I was just, but they all came from a baseline. And this baseline, I always use this like basic baseline. And every time I use the baseline, I just increase the ride height and I start changing the bump stop ranges. And I always got a quick car overall. And obviously I had some information from other channels, what they did, like the meta dampers, the min-max stuff. Now, I took that a little bit backwards because the cars felt really awkward like that. And if you go into damper theory, it's kind of, okay, it might be fast in ACC, but if you just do it a little bit less meta, then it's a lot better. And then this video started. How to build your own car setup in ACC, only using 2 steps. I also learning a lot about marketing and sales, like how to really help people, how to grab someone's attention. You cannot just make a video and start like shouting into the camera. You really need to find a structure, a way to hook a viewer into a video. And I'm really paying attention to this because if you click on a video, you immediately want to know what you're gonna get, how it's gonna help you. And if you put like a proper picture on the video and a proper text that people say, hey, do I want to build a car setup for every car in ACC? Fuck yeah, I want to do that. So you click that and it's actually delivering because hundreds and thousands of people have probably started out with creating setups in a simple way. I got a lot of shit in the beginning for this video because a lot of people said, oh, you're not explaining everything and this is not eSport, you can never win a race with this setup. And I was like, bro, that's not the goal. We want to have like John, you know, who's 50 years old. He needs to drive the car, not like this 16-year-old kid who has a massive talent in esports driving. That's not the audience, right? The audience is people that actually want to race casually and want to feel a real car instead of a shopping cart, right? Congrats to more curbs in cars. Got all the TT games right. Wow. Right, brilliant road rash. road rash. She used it with the chain, yeah, on the bicycle, and you had to hit people. I remember that one. That was a great game. We used to play that a lot. So then we made a part 2, and then I started improving every time. I tried to improve the videos better and better and better and better, and some failed and some were good, some were better. Like later on I got really deep in car setup theory, more theory about car setup, and I just like car setups. I'm like a little bit of a obsessed person as it goes for setups. So let's look at another race, shall we? We have another one here. Okay, this is sprint series. Okay, so I'm actually out of the rookies here. This is also split 1. Oh, this was split 2. This is split 1. And this was the 14 February 23. So this was like yeah, 2 years ago. I don't know how this ends. It's probably more exciting than the last one. And we didn't have a livery maker back then, people. So is the race start? Yeah, alright. Let's have a look. Love the stats. Numbers. My stats, love them. Hate negative stats. Yeah. So yeah, then I just created more videos because it was a great outlet for me and people got value. Now at some point my friend said, Arnout, you need to kind of make a business maybe out of your, like the thing you do on YouTube. Can you make a business, you know? Maybe what people want to support you for what you're doing. And I'm looking at this like, yeah, people are gonna support me. At some point I got some money for the ads, and there was like one time somebody tipped me some money, but I wasn't really sure if I could do it, you know? And bro, more support. Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. I'm gonna like that one. Thanks a lot, man. So at some point I just thought, like, if I can make, because I also don't want to be someone who's just charging for everything. I want you to, like, the idea that I have, like, if you watch all my videos, I believe you can build setups yourself. I really believe you can do it. You don't need to pay for anything. You can just watch a bunch of videos. And now for the guy that and you're the first super chat ever, but we got more tips, so awesome. That helps out. That helps more than you think. So I was thinking, like, if I can just provide a shortcut to setups and actually offer something more than just some JSON files, but more like a strategy. And at some point I don't even want to call them setups anymore. I just want to... Oh, look, I got hit. Again, I got hit. So I start burping a lot with the beer, yeah? So at some point I got like this idea to offer more, and I don't want to call it setups anymore. I really want to call it like a setup method, because the idea of esporters and how the fast and the big companies are doing it, like they go to every track, they make a setup for that track and then sell by track and car combination, or they sell like a very specific way of setting up a car for every track, right? And like how to be the absolute quickest. And I think some setups need just like different things, like if like skill levels. Yeah, you normally would have a safe and an aggressive, and the safe ones, it wasn't really telling how safe or how fast can you be with a safe setup. So I thought I'd just split them up into levels on the high and low downforce, if that actually had a use case, right? Oh, I'm not really. This was a tough race, guys. Over here. So, and yeah, so that's what a little bit how I'm thinking about it. And I also want to do that for Le Mans Ultimate. And I think the people that are starting out now with Le Mans Ultimate, I mean, I'm jealous. I really am. Because I will make so much content for Le Mans Ultimate as well. And it's gonna be so childishly easy, hopefully, to understand how to build setups in Le Mans Ultimate, because the system that it's really thriving. I think you can use it for a lot of for the hypercars as well. I don't know if you guys saw the video, but I'm really proud of the first one. I'm building the second one. It's gonna take a bit more time. Today I totally failed to make a video. I was really going for it, but I just don't like the end result, so I'm gonna remake it. I'll really make it a nice part 2. How to create a low downforce setup. Because the low downforce, the wing setting on Le Mans Ultimate is actually really great, and you can really lose a lot of time on a straight if you don't have the proper wing setting for, let's say, Spa or Monza or another track like Le Mans itself, you know? What? See that? Bro. Oh, and then, oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. So also here we got taken out. I think I do finish the race though. Yeah, I did. You're gonna drive LMU, Steven, on the weekend? Yeah, domino effect for sure. More happening. I think we're still here in competition, aren't we? 324. What are the names here? Who were with me that day? Don't know any one of these guys. So, I got like what I also wanted to share. So we got this live stream right now, yeah? How they gonna hurt you, G? Financially or on the time or on track? So, when you go live streams, and this is what's really bothering me, or it's not bothering me, I think it's important. If I make a live stream on how to set up a car, I get 1100 views and people will keep viewing it. And if I do a live stream for a race, then we got 500 views and then it stops. So yeah, I want to do these live streams as well a little bit more. Okay, well, G, I can help you out with setting up your LMU car. We can do a session, right? The car setups in Le Mans Ultimate are really straightforward. They're not that they're complex, sure, but they're really, if you really go deep into car setup theory. As I like everybody's doing daily races and stuff, yeah, I just did like 50-60 hours of car setup building in Le Mans Ultimate. So yeah, Richard, for sure. So I doing this Pitskill races on the live stream, yeah, but that's basically the only racing I do the whole week. I could not do it tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. I could do practice sessions and build setups. That I can do all day, but actually fighting racing hard, and that's really tough on the system. I'm doing career mode. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, I think the first 10 hours in any sim is just to get used to everything. But it's really about the driving, so yeah. So guys, so yeah, the future of the sim racing is basically this. And now I'm gonna really share something that you cannot see, but I will share it now because I think it's important. I want to get it off my chest. So, if you look at YouTube and you got people that have 40, 50,000 subscribers, or they have some sort of a history or achievement, right? So if you got the known influencers, YouTubers. By the way, I don't see myself as a YouTuber or influencer. I'm just a guy who's just passionate, and I'm just gonna share it with the world and build a business around it. That's basically what I'm doing. I don't see myself as this guy who needs to influence people. I don't. Also, I want to. Yeah, 60. I have a setup available for the McLaren, and the BMW is gonna come next. I already built the BMW, but I need to add the files. So like a troubleshooter and like a setup video, like a knowledge video, but the BMW will be there as well. So if I look at other guys that are doing YouTube, they all are esporters, like really freaking fast people, or they're real racing drivers, or they had some sort of an achievement, or some freaking rich parent who put them into real race cars and then start comparing simulations with real driving and all that stuff. And I get intimidated by this because I'm not that. I don't have any. Now I met some people that are actually in the real race world, and we're talking a lot. Ringo Berg, who's helping me with the races, he used to be a real race car driver. But beforehand, like a go-kart track, that's pretty much the only real racing experience that I have. Also, for the technical part of car setups and all this difficult theory, if you really go deep into car setup theory, it's all calculation stuff, which I find really boring. And I was actually almost like, I didn't even get a bachelor degree. I don't understand math for one bit. But so I have to compete with people who are esporters or real racers, or people that have a very high degree in technical engineering, explaining like really complicated stuff about setups and all that stuff, and telemetry and all that deep data analysis, blah blah blah. And here I am as an average Joe explaining setups, and I get really intimidated by this, and I still do. But now with the 10K, I really believe that my strength is that I am not of a high level education, and I am not an esport driver, and I am not someone who's connected in the real race world, but my obsession and my eagerness to learn is actually my super strength, because I will create new philosophies and ideas around the setup part that nobody ever did, because I am not limited by all the education. I am not limited by having a father who used to be a race car driver who's gonna like infect me with all the old ideas about how to explain car setups and all that stuff. So I actually feel some power here, that I'm free. And I'm also wanted to say that I'm being like, sometimes you will see a commercial in the videos, but actually holding it off. Like Moza obviously sent me this nice wheelbase, and if Simicube or SimMagic will send me stuff, then I will accept. But normally I will not go into like selling stuff as reviews or whatever. I don't really believe in that. I don't want to be a bitch of these companies, you know. I want to be my own company, my own face, my own values and beliefs. And I also don't like to bullshit around. I see a lot of people like trying to please everyone, and I also don't like that either. Like yeah, it depends on this, yeah, it depends on that, and it depends on what you like, and it depends on... I'm like, well, you know what, some things I just don't fucking like, and I will say that, and other things I do really love, and I will be passionate about that. So yeah, that's basically so yeah, that's... So BMW is going to race as I am too. Okay, that's great. Your technical knowledge over bigger streamers is far superior. Well, that's the thing. Like, I made mistakes, Richard. Like, I made a damper video and I completely misunderstood rebound. And this was a really difficult time for me because I had to bring the video down. It was so upside down and wrong explained, and somebody pointed out for the community. I still want to thank them a lot for, because the feedback, and it doesn't have to be constructive. Feedback is the best gift I can get. If people say to me, you know, Arnout, I really appreciate what you're doing, but you got this wrong. And I also want to give a shout out to, like, he's probably not watching, but this guy was called Niels Heuskutveldt, and he commented under a video of mine that's saying, listen bro, great effort, but you're not saying this right. And then I binged his YouTube channel. He also made a lot of car setup theory, which kind of hidden for me. I didn't even know the guy. I know Heuskutveldt, the pedals, but this was actually one of the the founders of that company. And so yeah. Feedback, really important, as I'm still learning, and it's like more like a journey than you know, like I really want to keep doing this. I'm passionate about this, and now I will share what I'm gonna do in the future. I want to build a car setup system, so maybe I can show that in the Canva a little bit, what I was doing. John, yes, pedals Niels Heuskutveldt. Yeah, Heuskutveldt. So it's the most impossible surname that's actually I cannot pronounce it. That's even my own language. I believe he's only living like 60-70 kilometers away from me, the guy. But anyways, let me just if I can show that. It's just top secret, guys. If you're here, you're really gonna see my content window, what's about to come out later. So you see this is all my content, which I'm like, this was something else. This wasn't my girlfriend doing this, but yeah. So the greatest invention after the wheel was the internal combustion engine. Yes, we are petrol heads. We are. Like, sometimes you see a guy like in a car, like, and you kind of anticipate the gear shift. You know what I mean? Also with the racing bikes, Richard. You know, like I live here in near a country road. It's like a really long straight, and then in the summertime when we're like having a barbecue, in the backyard, there's always some guy on some high revving motorcycle, like going like, and then you're like, okay, shift the gear, but then they keep going, revving it up like 70,000 RPM, like, great. I know what you mean. Here you are. Yeah, this is what you get with the coaching for anyone who wants to be coached. I really make like a story of this, like desires, challenges, and how we can make SG project, you know? So let me just show you what I was building up today, and I didn't finish this. So yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. So I was building this and top speed setup. Next video is gonna be top speed setup, but I really need to talk about the differences and how it's gonna affect. This is maybe an image you already saw, so I'm not sure everything is gonna be here. I'm gonna explain brake bias, how brake bias is gonna affect your brake performance with high wing and low wing setup, how pecker distances are gonna affect your ride with like a fast car, and also the anti-roll bar spring rates in Le Mans Ultimate. Tire load, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna add this in the video. We're also gonna talk about mechanical grip. So these red patches, they need to represent road surface ride height changes. So the red part is actually like a higher part of the track, so it's like elevation changes, and how pecker distances are affecting the stability of the car under mechanical load. Also the aero stability, how your aero stability is kind of changing with the low pecker distance and high pecker distance, and the new, like we have step 1 on the car setup build, step 2, but we also have a step 3, and how we get quicker in these sections, in the slow corner sections, to really push down the lap time as fast as possible. Now this was the thumbnail of the last video, so, and yeah, so this is a little bit of a thumbnail design, but it's a big mess, and I want to make a video today, but I actually didn't finish it, and structure didn't fit, and I need to do the recordings in one day, because else it's going to be really freaking awkward if I, like how I'm speaking to you now, if I try to do that tomorrow in the same clip, then you will see, hey, this is the other day, and Arnout is completely off now. And if you get the disconnect, that's hurting the views, and then nobody's gonna watch it, and you know, those kinds of things. So, and you saw that, and let me just go back. It's a really, like, I'm never gonna do this again, yeah? I just want to share it now, but I'm not gonna share this again later. Maybe with the 100K I will do it. Then we have the art of car setups. For anyone who bought the art of car setups, there's really a lot of work to be done. And I just smashed the price on it to see if people were interested. Like 10 people bought it. And that's really for me an idea to really talk about setting up your own car in a car setup system for ACC. And this is a little bit of the like the compressed version of it, with all the different fail-safes and what you need to look out for in a car setup. But I got great feedback from Jose. I don't know if he's here, but like this was like I'm trying to build a course, but I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So he said, like, yeah, it's a great effort, Arnout, but it's way too complicated for a beginner. So you really need to go a step backwards. And so yeah, that's really something I'm trying to figure out, to build a real car setup system. And that's what I did with this file that I added to it. It's called the Art of Car Setups, and you have, again, these sections, and you have like videos here explaining oversteer, understeer, bottoming out, the steps you need to take, and a knowledge part about the ride height changes, aerodynamic box, and now we have fail-safe. So yeah, and then we have the overall deep knowledge, and that could be a book. Guys, would you buy my book if I created this book? Look, this is actually the pages on deep setup theory, about all the different ideas about car setup handling, and like this is just the beginning. I can keep going like this. I can make 100 pages about car setup and how everything is influencing everything. This was a lot of work, and it's a mess, you know. I cannot sell this, but there's so much information here that's in my head that needs to be out of my head. So, yo, just Dave, what up, man? Thanks for the support, man, from the last day, and we're talking. Yeah, it's good. Haha, I thought you got 10K I rating, Rish. Oh no, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I have 1500 iRating. I'm not into iRacing. Oh, Ringelberg was still here. Okay, so yeah, and obviously there's a lot of stuff here, but I still need to type it. So yeah, how are you doing, dude? Yeah, the race was good until the last 5 minutes. I crashed. I lost control. And I'm drinking beer to celebrate 10K. So, how are you doing, Dave? Everything okay? I just tried it tonight. Better than I thought it would be. What did you try? So, yeah. Well, obviously, I need to write this book, but this is only 10% or 5%. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna balance YouTube, making videos, making the setups for LMU, and writing this book. That I'm not really sure of. Yo, Ringo, you still here?
Yeah.
You're listening to me?
I was listening to you.
Okay. So, what do you think about the book?
The book. It's an e-book.
Now I want to make a real book.
A paperback.
Yeah, paperback, yeah. What do you think? You think I'm qualified to do that?
Yeah, the knowledge is there.
The knowledge is there, yeah. Just I need to put it out in a structured way. That's kind of hard. If you, I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was a child. But yeah, I don't believe that in that anymore. But I am not really structured. So, show me the last image, GT Gamer. What is the last image? What, this one? This one? Or this I still need to spell check. So yeah, I was just talking about how life went. And yeah, so first, the best thing that all this stuff gives me is the friends and the community we have right now. I have ODD, ADHD, okay. I think the fucking world is diagnosed with ADHD. I mean, or ADD, or some variant of it. I don't think it's, I think it's just called being a human. If you don't have mood swings, if you don't get angry with the news, if you don't get fed up with society, you're basically a robot. So, but if you're emotional, then people are saying you have ADHD. So fuck them. I disagree with that. And everybody should, like, okay, there might be people that have real focus issues, but that's it. I think it's more the food than it, and then you should take the pills. But yeah, that's just me. RDM. It's laughable. I agree. John, the new LMs like Cloud from Antronic ChatGPT competitor can help you structure a book. Maybe dump it down to give it a try. I like your style. So the problem with ChatGPT and writing a book, I don't want to do it like that, because it will be, you know what ChatGPT actually is? I'm using ChatGPT, but not in a way people might think. I constantly bitching against ChatGPT because, okay, if I type some words, I have a real problem with grammar. You know, I'm English is not my native language, so I have a real issue with typing correctly. And in the chat, maybe guys will know that I spell check. I pretty much murder every word I can find. But if I make content like a newsletter, I'll run it through ChatGPT to take out the proper words, so we don't have the spell check. But you know what ChatGPT does? It changes the words into the real English, like the real words, and it starts to push in words I would never use. And if you read a book or content from me, I want you to hear my voice as I'm saying it. And if ChatGPT starts spilling all its generic nonsense on a newsletter, then that is not me anymore. So I'm constantly saying to ChatGPT, why are you so creative? You are a robot. You just need to spell check. That's all. That's all what I do with ChatGPT. So, and it's great because if it wasn't there, I could not push out these newsletters. So, yeah. I spent 15 years in a motorcycle gang. I just thought I was angry. Didn't get there, no, still late in life. Okay, yeah. You know, but some people are really can make you angry, you know, Richard. Some people are just so stupid. And only the default response is being angry. I get it. Try Raccoon Resize. That helped me a lot with the screen issues. Not sure about VR. It's worth a look. Well, I like the fact that it can spell check the AI, you know? So I'm 50 and all I have is rage. So Richard, if like the rage can be really I get rage. I am like you saw today, like when what happened. Like I'm like really in the middle of it. I can get really angry. But like the thing I managed with the anger was basically cold showers. Not so popular, I know, but if you do that for a couple of days, so you do that 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 day, 5 days, and you start doing that a little bit consistently, you will find that you're not getting that angry anymore, because the cold shower is so merciless and harsh that later when you learn deal with stress, you know, the cold water is a real stress, and you learn to deal with it in the cold shower, and then later on when somebody cuts you off in traffic, you're like, okay, whatever. So I channel it into the Bentley. Okay. Kindness, I found, help me. By Bob, his head and body that likes a few hooks now and again. A death message I don't understand. I know what you mean. When I have this issue, you need to use grounding so I can learn from previous stories. Working with LMs is one of the things of my day job. So much options. What's LLMs? LLMs, what's that, John? When I see you drifting every corner, I know there's a little bit of anger left. Kill with kindness. Yeah, oh yeah, like a master of agreement. Yeah. That's what I do sometimes as well. When I hear really stupid people say shit, and then they say, yeah, it's like this and that, and I'm like, that's totally not the case, but you know you cannot save them. Like, yeah, man, bro, you're absolutely right. Have a nice day. Oh, okay. So, let me just, what did you say? Like, yeah, okay, yeah. AI, large language models. So, the thing is with the AI, it just pulls everything from the internet, right? And it's so generic. It's like putting black and white and making it gray and making it even grayer and grayer and grayer, and it's just meh, boring. And so yeah, if I wanted to write a book, then it needs to be my words only. And ChatGPT will have a part in it, but he will just make spell check. That's all. Maybe put in a nice, like a explanation mark, or like, how do you call it? Not the point, but the, how do you call this? in English? How do you call that sign? You know, you have a word saying like blah blah blah, and then you have the how does that point is called? How do you call that in English? I have no clue. By the way, guys, cheers. This is my second one. We're celebrating 10K, people, and we have 60 plays, and Richard Gee already tipped me $10, which is awesome. That's I'm really a comma, just a comma. You call it a comma in English as well? I could not come up with a good example. So yeah, future content. Let me just open up Le Mans Ultimate real quick, because that's the thing with the content right now. I love ACC. I love the racing that we did today. It's really good. We have custom liveries and all that stuff. And if I go to is a diacritic. All right, but I meant this one. Comma. Okay, now we solved the problem. Stop this job and we go to I'm gonna regret these beers tomorrow. I really get sick from these bad boys. But I like the taste. I really like the taste. I want to talk about setups that are going to be in the store at some point. Any plans of building a new PC to celebrate your 10K? Or do you wait for an MSC sponsorship? Well, John, like I said before, I'm actually holding off a lot of sponsorships. Because, yeah, maybe they're gonna give me like a 1590 with 9950 extra G, then maybe I will do something, but... Oh yeah, Dave, you got the... the music has to go. So how's the wheels good, yeah? Okay, now we need a rig. You need to build a rig, mate. A proper one. Dave, you need a real rig. I really believe this. This is gonna give you so much more immersion. I actually put down the music. So let's talk about cars. Let's talk about cars in LMU. Oh, shit. Still need to get used to the menus. So, what I found this far. No, but Dave, I saw your, I saw glimpse of your space where you make the recording. And you need to stop saying, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, but you need to more think like, how can I fit it somewhere instead of it doesn't fit anywhere. You need to like, how can I make it fit? You know what I mean? So let's talk about the cars. I driven the Aston Martin. Remove a wall, yeah. Couldn't justify the extra when I only play in VR. So Steven, do you also don't have a real rig, or you have like a stand? Maybe you send a picture, I don't remember. I think 2024. So the Austin is a great sounding car. I love it. It handles really predictable, and I'm gonna build a bunch of setups for this car. The BMW, I almost finished this car. I already have the setups, and this is the most easy car to set up, but it's also crazy quick. So Okay, Dave. Yeah, let's do that. Make a video call soon. Let's do it. I want to see. So the BMW. Yeah, seat with the scrapyard. Exactly. Like this one, yeah? This is from a scrapyard, this chair. This one. And I can adjust it in multiple ways. I can like move it up. And slide it like forward and backwards. And you know, the back end I can push forward and backwards. Really good. Oh, now it's a little bit fucked there, really. Like this, so. And yeah, so BMW, it's a really good car. I like it. And the only car I didn't drive yet was this one. This one I still need to do. Yeah, the BMW is great. And the LMP2 and the hypercars, I mean, oh man, we're gonna have so much fun with these cars. I'm a really Toyota guy, really. I'm really a Toyota guy, but this it doesn't sound really cool, but I really like Toyotas, so. So yeah. So we have setups for the McLaren, and that one is pretty rapid, but it's a little bit more tricky than the BMW. A Ferrari can also be crazy quick. The Ford has a massive top speed with low wing setting. The Porsche is actually the slowest on the straight, I believe. So. Oh, I drove the Toyota and Ferrari in Gran Turismo 7. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you know what the best thing is? If you go with this car, I'm not gonna drive, but Aston, my beloved. Yeah, man. So what are we saying? GT3 is better in LMU. Yeah, Richard, it is. It's better. It's like I will explain why. So, car setups, right? I mean, this is me, car setups. So we have all the different levels, right? So let me just explain what I did. If you have a low downforce BMW, now I was setting this up. We have a negative rear wing. -2, so we can go 6 and -2. Now, if you're just talking about the rear wing, I don't know if in real life -2 is a thing, but they told us that the rear wing and all the setup stuff about the different cars come with different aero models. So every car has its own unique way of setup. So what works on a BMW doesn't work on a McLaren. Let's say a McLaren, you cannot do, you can do 2.4 or 0.4. You cannot do 1 degree on a McLaren. On a McLaren, you cannot do -2. You just don't have any control. Which means that this car is relying heavily on the floor of the car to create its downforce. Which for me is so interesting because like this car just completely acts differently. Dampers, these are the basic dampers, because why did I not change the dampers on this setup? The other car, like the McLaren, I changed a lot about the dampers. But I'm happy how the car acts, so that I don't really feel like changing dampers. I did change a lot here though, and the most interesting thing is about the spring and the anti-roll bar. So we have an anti-roll bar 2 and 4, and we have here suspension like spring rate 2 and 2. Yeah, Richard, for that's the I did the rear like 1 centimeter of ride height with minus wing, which is really interesting. You cannot do this with another car. You cannot do this with another car, but this car you can. I think this is the fastest car at the moment, but I don't like to go into what's the fastest car because I can make a video about the BMW is the fastest car, but then tomorrow they patch the update or they nerf the car and then you will lose it. But this is just very nicely handled. Now I will explain this in the... Oh, and by the way, guys, the camber is broken in the game. The camber makes no sense. Like, for a race car, having no camber on the back and like only one on the front, and as soon as you start increasing the camber, you'll just lose grip. So the camber is broken. They still need to fix the camber. So, yeah, that's a bit of a shit show. But, I mean, the camber is broken in ACC as well, so it's kind of hard to simulate camber, it seems. Let's talk about other stuff. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I'm not sure if I can show it now. Oh yeah, I want to show this. So if we go here, so this is what's happened. I created setups for the BMW. Again, I'm using this myself, you know, I make videos about this, but I'm actually doing it like this. Like, I'm not hiding anything. This is just how I do it. I make sure we have, like, we don't have to lift in El Rouge Radio. I don't want to lift in Blasimo, and I want to be full throttle through this Staverlow corner. So, as soon as I achieve that with the lowest wing setting, I make sure I can get the Puhan corner right and the corner section after it with lower brake bias. I didn't remove any packers. Then, to get the quickest result in this corner, and that corner, so bus stop and turn 8 and La Source, is to do the next. How do you be quick over there? Now, if you look at this setup, this is a level 4 setup. What I did, I pushed this down, I pushed this one down, I push this one down, and I push this one down. What did we do on the setup? We made it so soft that in the slow corners, it's actually quicker now because we have more mechanical grip. The tire is more free in its suspension in slow corner situations with elevation change. This helps the acceleration out of slow corners, and this actually makes the car quicker in the chicanes. But it does get really tricky to drive because the wheel, because we have the soft suspension, exactly, Richard, we have more body roll. The fast corner sections, so these ones, they were pretty easy before, but now they are kind of tricky all of a sudden because we have the body roll. And also for the entry on Puhan, the car just got a little bit more difficult. But we are gaining time in the slow hairpin, in the chicane, and in this hairpin, because the car will just accelerate better out of the corner. There's more mechanical grip in the chicane, and this is a setup like the level 5 low down for setup. Let's have a look, and you can compare. That's kind of cool. If I compare level 5, level 4, I can compare, and then yeah, we'll go to powertrain. So you can see that we have a stiffer spring rate and stiffer anti-roll bar. Okay, so I was doing the one click. So yeah, the energy has to go somewhere. Right. So it's on the bump stops more, and it's more like moving around. So basically, I would say like a level 4 is really quick, but if you're absolutely searching for something more and you want to challenge yourself, you go for a level 5, and that's making the car just quicker. And if you listen to real car setup theory, that's actually how it is. So, and like all these changes I make on like these cars, I did this now for the BMW, I did this for the Ferrari. Now I actually made like the different levels for like these are like 10 laps every setup. So there's a lot of laps I already did. So yeah, and if you go to a different car, it's just basic setup theory and it works. And that's not something that you can say from ACC. Like some cars just don't work with less wing. And I think that's a bit of a shame because some cars, they really struggle. And these cars you can really push on the straight. Well, they all have a great top speed, except for Porsche, it's a bit slower. So yeah. And so I'll build all of the cars, GT3 cars, and I want to get into some sort of a league somewhere. I'm not sure where or where I can do that. But that will be the goal at some point. And maybe we need to start our own league in a community. Because I didn't find... Yeah, there are some communities that I can join and people want to... Like I can maybe join some communities, but maybe we need to build our own. But I think it's important that everyone has a fair chance at competing. Because the community races, it's also a little bit spread out for everyone. So that's a little bit of a thing. Yeah, so we have 70 hours now in the game and like only a few races online, like 10 races, and the rest is just setup building. So any questions, guys? Future, I will play some ACC, but I will start to go toward more LMU, especially when the custom liveries come out. Then we're really gonna get into LMU, and I want to find a good league to compete in. So yeah. Does anyone want to say something or? Newcomers like me learned so much from community races. Okay, let's keep doing them. Maybe we can do them more. I'm not sure. Thanks, Steven. Thank you. Thanks a lot. We'll be in touch, mate. Alien supporter, right? On the car. It's good. So, I will shut it down now. And yeah, let's go to 100k. Someday. First, let's hit 20. We're gonna do this again with 20. Do you plan to create a video about safe takeovers? Overtaking. Oh, I can I can definitely I need to set the goal, John, to create this because I need footage to see and to show the footage. And sometimes it's hard to make the proper footage for these good overtakes or examples. But we could definitely make something. Maybe we can add it to our idea list. Because some, like overtaking, you can look at that really simple, but can also be very complex. Alright, G. Thanks, man. Night, boss. Congrats on the subs. You're a star. Thanks, man. Okay, good. So, yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching, being here with me, and hopefully, yeah, we're gonna make some awesome content, and we're gonna keep the community going. because nothing lasts forever, but I think we'll be here for a very long while, because this is I'm not nearly finished. So thanks guys for the support, thanks for the tips, thanks for all the people who bought setups, thanks for all the subscribers, all the likes we got, views we got, engagement, people that showing support. It has been absolutely amazing, and I see you in the next stream, guys. So yeah, 50K, so here we come. Okay, good. Alright guys, see you later, and thanks for everything, and we'll see, we catch each other in the Discord or whatever. Goodbye.